7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And welcome to another orienteering race. We got a unique one here at Memorial Park in Wilsonville. This is unlike any orienteering race I've ever done. Normally, you're given a map and a bunch of different points you have to go in order. But on this map and today, we were given the map 30 minutes early with all the points, the checkpoints on the map already showing to us, and we had to decide the right order to do them in. So we have to choose what order we go in, and at the same time, for our difficulty, which was the hardest, you could do 4 checkpoints.
How far we're running today? Nope.
And for our race, you had to do 4 checkpoints and then go back to the main start area after each one, check in to do 6 total laps.
Osmo Nano? Yeah.
And so we are off, and I'll show you a little bit of a route choosing and what I decided to do. And with my first 4 checkpoints that I was going to make it to, I decided I was going to run to the far ones first. These guys here I'm running with, and we're all going to the far ones as well. I talked with one guy named Aaron who was right there. I asked him what his order and what he was feeling like he was doing. He's like, yep, I'm doing the far ones first. I said, awesome. As we ran down there, they both turned right. I went left. I already was like, uh-oh, did I go the wrong way? But we'll see how it turns out. This is a long one. We got over an hour of amazing video. Actually, a little less than that. So you can see on the left-hand side of the screen is the map, and there's a little green me running along. Now, I do have to tell you, this green arrow is not perfect with what I ran, so you'll see maybe some differences along what I actually do, because my watch stopped recording exactly 1 mile in, because I was running through the bushes and actually pressed the pause button. But we live and we learn. But you will see I'm coming down this now little road, and on my map, you'll see in just a second, off to the side, there'll be a number out in the woods a little bit, and I'll be looking for my first checkpoint of the day. So my thinking through this, oh, and here we come up to the first one. I know I'm supposed to go to the end of this and then go backwards a little bit. I went a little far, but I've learned to really slow down, make sure I know where I'm at and what angle I'm going on, and like my direction, instead of just keep moving.
Single tree.
Because sometimes I'll just start running. In my last race, you can check online here, I would like just run off, and then I realized I was in the wrong spot, and it took me minutes and long time. So now I've realized just to take a second, take 20 seconds now instead of 2 minutes. And there we find it, and we're good to go. So there's my first one. You can see it on there. It's actually number 24.
Go back out there. Okay. Now, going to 47.
And I'm back off onto the road, heading down. And you might hear me say different numbers than are on the screen, because on the screen is how they set up the race. You have to have like the numbers in order, but on my piece of paper that we actually had, they're different. So that's okay.
Take this path down.
But my goal was to do these far ones first, then you're done with the far ones, and each loop would essentially be getting easier, per se,
A little past the line.
because you're doing a little bit closer. Also, I've learned that I like to talk to myself while I'm running out loud so I can think things through.
47 is in a depression. Looking for a depression.
You can't really see it on this map, but we also get a little guide for each spot. Each checkpoint has a little description of what is kind of around it, what I should be looking for. So on it has little symbols. And so I knew that it needed to be in like a little low spot. So that's why I kept saying, oh, I'm looking for a depression. I'm looking for like a little gully or something. There you go. You can see it's kind of in a little gully. If you don't want to watch all of the race, don't worry. Number one, every time after my fourth control is what they're called officially, the checkpoints, I skip the run back to the main control. So each one of them, I try to do, what I think is the shortest route, and you get to run straight back to it. So I've removed those, which does just kind of like, I thought it was boring. And it wasn't very much orienteering. It was more just running to the next spots. Also, if you're like, I'd rather just see the good parts, below there should be little markings at each time I'm just about out of control, and you can click through each one if you would like. But you can see me running now on the trail in the bottom on the left side there. And you can see I'm now aiming for that number 19, as it says.
Hey.
There's the guy who was start with me. So I felt like I was doing pretty good because I'm almost to my third one, and he's probably at his second one, my guess was. What was also nice about these checkpoints for this race was that everyone was doing most of all the checkpoints.
Go back.
So that means that even the easier courses, and usually it's like they have to go to less, but this time it was just, instead of doing like 4 checkpoints then going back to the main site, they would do like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 and then go back to the main checkpoint. So just did less loops. So that means all of them were not super hidden and more kind of out in the open. There was definitely a few that were hidden or harder for me to find, but for the most part they were just kind of out in the open.
Howdy.
Hi.
Howdy.
Oh, that guy with the white jacket and kind of cool hat, I'm gonna see him like 100 times on this race. It's awesome. We cross each other's paths like a ton. And here I am looking up along this trail, and I know that it's off to my left somewhere. Then I saw it through the trees there and saw this guy kind of going towards it. There it is.
Nice work, guys. We're out here having fun. Nice work. There we go, boys.
All right, and so now that is my 4th checkpoint. AKA control is what they're officially called. And now I just get to head back pretty much all the way.
First section done.
Pretty much get to head all the way back to the starting point is where I'm at, is the checkpoint. So there you go. I run all the way back, and now I'm starting at loop 2. So I've done loop 2 I'm now headed back out. And actually, before the race, we had about 30 minutes to look over the map, right, and kind of figure out our map plan. And at the very top of my map, I went ahead and wrote them all
Nice
out
work,
in
Eric.
order. I wrote them all out in order and what I thought was the best strategy, so I knew, okay, I want to do these four, then these four, then these four. I wrote them all down, and I think that worked out pretty well. So that did help out. At one point, I do kind of forget what loop I'm on and go from, well, I don't go from one to another, but I'm starting like the next loop and I kind of forgot what loop I'm on, but that was okay. You'll see that if you stick around. Now here we are. Here's a bunch of people who's all going different routes. Now, I again decided to do
Nice work.
the long ones first, so now I'm back out kind of what I thought was the next furthest four controls that I needed to get to. They were also kind of all grouped together. And right now, I know I'm going down this hill, down this road where I kind of was before, and I'd seen this trail off to my left, I think, when I was running down, so I knew it was kind of over here and just kind of being aware of where I'm at. So now we're kind of in this new section of the area, and I'm going to number 11 there on the map on the left-hand side. So you can see I come through here, off to my left.
Good work.
You can see on the map like the yellow area on there, and you can just tell that's like
41,
wide
50.
open.
41, 50. Go out.
It's like wide open area where it's easy to run at. So whereas the darker the green is, the harder it is to run through, like more brush, and all that stuff. So now I know I'm headed back down towards the river. A lot of people out playing disc golf. It's kind of crazy. Great day for disc golf. Yeah, it was perfect weather out. A little chilly, but once you start running, it was all good. Oh,
You guys want help or no?
those guys I said we see them again. I should have a counter. That's like at least number 2.
Howdy.
Now right here you see me kind of like double check, and I actually go one trail too far right here. I could have turned left at that last one. But
Is this supposed to be sweeping around? Okay.
see, now I recognize where I'm at, that I went too far,
Yeah,
and I
that's
should have taken the
That's fine.
first one.
Just to my
But
left.
I'm like, okay, that's fine. Just keep going up this way.
Number 50.
We're looking for number 20 there on the map, number 50 on my actual map.
Number 50. Number. Wait a minute. Edge of a boundary. Now, do I have the bench open and clear?
So I saw this bench on when I'm running. I'm trying to see if it's on the map anywhere to try to help me see how far into this forest I need to go. So I was expecting it just to kind of be out in the open right here, but I couldn't see it. So it took me a little bit to realize it's just a little bit further. And there we go. First one of the second loop. No, I'm sorry, second one of the second loop. And then you can see I just go up this trail. It's off to my right somewhere.
Extra hazards today, sorry boys.
What was crazy about this race too is that
Nice work.
there's everyone going at the same time, but all to different points. So you could really kind of watch where people were going, and it helped you like know that there was probably something over here. Now I'm just taking my bearing real quick to make sure I know what way's the quickest way out of here, like back to the trail, so I didn't have to run all the way up the same way I came. So I'm kind of cutting across this field. You can see it on the map already.
Oh, my bad, guys.
On the left hand. Said sorry to these guys because I ran right across the fairway of them. And you can see in the map there on the left, I'm the middle one kind of going south, and there's someone off to my right going all the way through there. And actually that looked a lot faster now that I'm seeing that, so but it's all right. What was also funny about this is there's different kind of levels of different races all happening at the same time. So I'd be passing by someone a lot, and I actually didn't even know if they were on the same race I was doing. Right? They could be doing the red or the yellow or the orange. They're still going to all the different points, and I wouldn't know. And so you just expect that everyone's racing you. So right now I'm headed all the way back, and I'm going to hit this one that's kind of, I felt like kind of off on its own, but was on the path that we ran down both times for the first two loops. So I figured I'd just hit it on the way back of one of my loops because it was kind of on the way. So that's why I planned those three out kind of far and this single one coming back. So just coming up here, no, it's probably down this path somewhere. There I am, the green one, just headed out kind of towards the right a little bit, towards number 8. And this is kind of funny because I run up here and I'm like looking for it. I'm like, where is this thing? I could not find it.
38.
Tell me if you see it.
30, 38, 38. Hit. Oh, right here. Aaron, come on.
Literally right in front of my face. If I would have just like took one more second. I was wondering if I could go up that way, but it looked like pretty thick
Let's go. Nice work.
blackberry bushes, so I decided just to go back to the path and run up the hill. Now I kind of made it back up. This again is the checkpoint you have to make every time, every loop. And now I'm off to loop 3. This is probably, I wonder if this is my slowest loop. See, I'm looking for number 43 now. Yeah, this one I'm on right now is my longest actual split between checkpoints. I think other than my run back from my first loop, which was the furthest one away. And it all has to do with one little trail.
Is this it? Oh man, that don't look like a trail. Okay.
So on the map, if it pulls up again, you can see these little black dotted lines. And that's like a pretty
Wait, I'm
good
not going to
trail.
38. Shoot, I'm going to 41. Oh, I went to the wrong way. Where's 41?
See, right here, I'm actually going.
43.
I thought I was on 41, but that's second loop. And so I'm actually on 43. So I was kind of getting, again, confused.
I want to find this trail. Oh, this is
And there is a little black trail, but I cannot find it for anything.
Off the edge of this building. Here somewhere.
And see, this trail isn't well used because at the end of this trail is a river crossing.
Let's see.
There's no way to get across
41,
other than over the river.
43, so 39.
So here I am trying to figure it out. I was wondering if maybe I could go backwards, do them the opposite way. And I was like, no, I'd have to run way back around this massive loop.
Right now. I don't see a trail.
So I cannot find a trail through here.
Make a trail.
And I might even say it, but I know I need to get down to the river, and I know the river's down off to my right.
I do not see a trail at all. Oh no. Maybe here? I don't see a trail.
Still can't find the trail. It's been forever.
No, that one was right in my face. Okay, here's the trail.
And blackberry bushes are everywhere. My legs are pretty cut up after this, and my hands and everything. It was brutal out there. I finally find the trail. That took way too long. It's nothing amazing, but it's a good one.
Okay. Here. To the left. Up and to the left.
So I go down this way
There's gotta be it here.
and crossing the river.
There we go.
And it was really funny because
Oh, my map is getting wet.
I decided to not put
Across the river.
my map.
Across the river. Go up this trail.
I decided to not put my map in a plastic bag because I actually have a Sharpie in my pocket right now that I was thinking that maybe while I'm running, I was going to mark them off so I made sure I didn't go
Hit the trail. Turn right.
in the wrong order.
43. Going to.
But then when I was first starting out and writing everything down, I wrote them all in order, so I didn't really need to do that system. But then I never put it in a plastic bag, and my map got pretty soaked, and torn up. Like if you were to look at it right now,
Stay on
there's
this
like a hole
trail.
in the middle of it. There's holes all over it actually. Oh, it's horrible. So always make sure if it's a little wet out there. I probably always will put it in a map because I'm a sweaty guy. So I like sweat on things and yeah.
Pass this trail on the right. Off to the right. I don't know if she sees it.
We're trying to look for this one off to our right. There's a girl over here. So I was like, she says, any luck? She says no. So I'm like, oh, okay. I thought she saw something.
Okay, there's a bend in the river.
So now I'm kind of like double checking where I'm at.
It's up a little further maybe. And the next inlet maybe.
So you can kind of see on the map that it's supposed to be on a inlet kind of where the
It's not
trail
this one.
or trail runoff is coming
Let's see.
uphill.
Let's try a little bit further. Got it. Okay, Aaron Swank on YouTube. Oh, that's that trail.
And there's those guys again. And here we are on our next one.
52.
Nice work. 52 is the second one of our third loop. Now you can see me right in the middle of the screen. There's a green guy kind of towards the bottom, but that's not me. Running on this little trail. Making sure I don't go the wrong way. I'm going down there to that number 5. It's actually number 35 on our paper.
Hit this big trail.
Hit the big trail, turn right, and you can actually see it right there now. It's nice right in the open.
35, yeah. 52, 35, 39. Stay on the trail. The corner, and then.
And now you can see on the map, I'm going to number 9 officially on that map.
It's only getting shorter now.
Little positive talk, I like that. Hey, come up here and go up, and I think this is my now 4th control of this loop, of the 3rd loop.
Nice work, buddy. Having fun?
Oh yeah.
Hi.
One good slide.
There you go. Oh, nice. You always need one. I'm halfway.
And there we are, back at it. So now I'm just doing double checking, make sure which way I'm going. Those first ones I had looked at quite a bit on the pre-race. And so now I'm just trying to double check where I'm going and the direction I'm going because I don't want to mess things up.
along this.
So you can see me running just past that little parking lot, going just south of it, of the trail, going on this trail here now.
That's the no-go zone. There.
You see that kind of like puke green color? That's like you're not supposed to run in that area. It's all fenced off and stuff, so you can't run into it. But you know, it's good just to see places on the map to where you're at, so that yeah, you know where you are. And here, just I'm actually going on a little trail right here, so just making sure I'm on the right trail because there was a girl who came out of the trail way up forward. And so I'm just like, oh, was I supposed to go all the way up to where she is or not? Because I was thinking here. And so, yep, I came down this way, went up to the right.
All the way to the trail? Yeah, into the trail.
Going to this end of this trail here.
$53, $53, $33. Where's 33? Down the hill, on the road, at that corner.
And so this is actually a pretty like steep hill, kind of like just a long gradual like grind up it. And yeah, this will be I ran up this after my very first leg, so I knew I'd have to run it again because when I was running back from my very first leg, I cut that out of this video already. I could see some of these as I was running. So like I was able to see it as I was running by it and went, okay, now I know where it is. So that way it was a little faster, you know, when you're getting there. But also knew I'd have to run the big hill again. I don't know if there's a way to get around running up the big hill 3 times, or less than 3 times. Let's see, did I do it? I think I did it like 4 times maybe.
33.
There you go. Went to number 3 there, and now I'm going off to that one that was number 6.
Along the road, I'm going 36, I'm guessing. No, 33, yeah, 36. Along the road, just past the big road.
Don't know if I should have done these in opposite order or not, but
Nice work, guys.
there's the guys again. I think that's like my 10th time seeing them already. I'm pretty sure it's behind this little building. I thought I was going to be on the back side of this building. There we go.
36.
Got it.
36. Now I'm going up to 36 up to 40.
And now I'm off to my fourth control of this loop,
Up the road.
which is all the way up the road again.
Up the road. Don't get hit. Up the road. Don't get hit.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed because my watch had stopped recording how far and how fast I was running, but I know my legs were tired by now for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, this one I wasn't really sure how far up I needed to go. Just didn't want to run like past it if I could, if I had to, you know?
Up the road pretty far.
I know I had to go up the road pretty far. And I can also see on the map there's like a black solid line. And that's usually like a fence or something like that. And so I can see that fence off to my right that I know I need to run past it and then go off to the left.
42. Getting tired.
Yeah, you can hear me breathing hard.
Got it?
I just ran up the big hill. I know this is like my last like harder section because I was expecting the last two to be real short. And so here we are, up to the control.
Woo.
Now I have 2 loops left. This is my short
31.
little loop.
I think I'll do this one.
And at this moment, I was thinking, oh, should I do the other loop first and then do this one? Because the other one's a little further. I knew the other one was going to be a little bit longer of a loop, so I didn't know if I should wait the short, easy loop last. But I kept telling myself in my brain, like,
no, dude.
oh, don't worry, that was just my watch was not recording. I just realized my watch wasn't recording. I was pretty bummed about it. So I kept telling myself, like, oh, like I was out there running and thinking, like, oh, should I do it in a different order? Should I do it this loop first or that loop first? And then I kept telling myself, like, no, your brain, when it was the sharpest, before the race had started, decided this was the best way. And so just keep with the numbers you have. Like, that one was your brain was clearest and could see everything.
37.
Just keep doing it. And so I tried to just like keep reminding myself that and kept going with what I had. And it's funny because I've ran past this one that I'm going to now probably like 2 times. And I was so mad that it's like I couldn't beep it earlier because you could only do 4 at a time. I'm like, why can't I beep this? And yeah, so I knew where it was and what to grab it pretty much. And it's funny running by it. Like, I think I ran by it 3 times now. That's my 3rd time. And this one did feel nice doing it so quick and just be like able to do it and be done with it. So that was, I felt like really encouraging. Like when I was doing this one, I was like, oh, the final checkpoint's right there. It's super quick and easy. Now I'm headed back to the main checkpoint for the second to last time. I have 1 more loop to go.
Back already.
4 more. 4 more.
Excellent. Consistency towards the river. Hey, I live here too. Farewell.
And here we go. Final loop. And this was the only time that I actually decided to go
32.
in a different order.
That was fun. That was fun. Now I'm really glad that I sent this.
32.
Oh, Alex is back again. Look at him go.
Right here, I'm kind of undecisive about which way to go. Oh, there's the guys again. because on my paper it says go to 32 and then number 34. But I actually have to double back quite a bit from 32 to number 34. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to switch it up right here. I'd also realized that I could go over the river real easy in that trail. And beforehand, before the race, we were kind of unsure of how easy it was to go over the river. I was pretty sure I was going over it no matter what, because I didn't really care about wet feet or anything. But you'll see me now. I decide to
Do that one.
go up to number 4 first, which is actually the second one on my loop. So you might hear myself say, like, don't forget to do the last one, because I had skipped it on my numbering.
It's on this road. Some steps.
On this road, on some steps, so I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss it.
How am I supposed to get this?
There we go. Got her, and 3 more to go. You know, you got that into the race energy, trying to like just keep pumping it, make smart choices, not get hit by cars. Try not to slip on the bridges. So I knew it was somewhere right over here.
Nice work, buddy. Oh. 46. 46.
Number 2. 2 more to go till the end of the race. And I know there's like a dog park you can't run in, so I figured just kind of go like along the edge of this dog park. And then looking down at it, you could see, I saw these people, so I figured, okay, it must be pretty thick like in there. So I come on through this side. More blackberry bushes. There's my 3rd one. And now I kind of have to figure out how to get to my very last one that I'd skipped.
What's the fastest way?
I'm trying to figure out the fastest way to go.
Yeah. Where am I going? Where am I going? I need to go. This is this way. I need to go.
So I make sure my map is oriented right and
Where's
I know
this?
which way I'm going. So I actually have to go back across the river crossing. And luckily I've done it a few times now, so I kind of knew where it was once I got there, but I was coming at it from a different angle, the opposite angle I'd ran it before. So I really just wanted to make sure I went the right way.
I'm going to 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32. Go across the river, up, now, across the river. Oops, sorry. Wait, where am I at?
Now I think this is where I knew the river trail came out of, and so I was just coming from the opposite direction, but I knew it was right here. So I'm on my like final one. I know that. I know this trail. I know like how to get down this and across of where I need to go. So I'm trying to cruise, you know, but also be smart. And this was pretty deep. It was probably over my ankles, both ankles, you know. Luckily, my shoes are pretty well made for running in the water and drains pretty quickly, so well, I knew I just had to get up this hill. For a minute, like for a second, I was like, "Oh, should I power walk this or hike it?" Hike it, and I was like, "No, you just got to keep pumping, keep going." And I head up this way. I think actually, if I would have found this path right here a little faster earlier, maybe that would have helped out that long control. But whatever, you just keep going. It's kind of like my final one, so I'm trying to push. And there comes another guy. He was the guy that I started running with right at the very beginning. Can't remember his name right off the top of my head. Maybe I'll show you on the leaderboard. But I was like, oh man, that guy looks like he's going back. He's going back to the same spot as me, and this, like I'm finishing, he's probably finishing. And then just right there was another guy named Aaron that I talked to beforehand. I said, last one. He's like, yep, he was just finishing up his race too. And I was like, can I catch this dude? Can I like out sprint him to the final thing? No, no, he got me fair and square. Here I go. That's our final sixth loop of the day. Then you have to run over here, hit this finish. And there we go. That was a great race. Good times. I really enjoyed it. This was different than I've ever done before. And it was super fun and super exciting. Just kind of choose your own adventure. I love a good mystery, choose your own adventure.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hit the real finish before me.
Ah, okay. Alright.
And there we go.
Once you get the real finish, whenever you check in, give us a sec, because we have to manually check everybody here. I can't, we're going to run that through the actual, you've done that? No, you've already done yours.
I think I took fourth. Oh, there's those guys again right there in front of me. I took about fourth place. The top place guy did, I think, 56 minutes.
Remember to punch 60 after you grab those two.
But also, when I punched the first clear, it did the beat.
We
I did this one, yes.
Yeah,
Now do this one?
we messed up
Oh, you'll hear some conversations here.
I was programmed wrong. All right.
Good.
You're on blue, right?
He's gonna look at it. Did you notice that you actually didn't punch that control on the live?
I did.
I thought you might.
I went back to the video, and actually I walked afterwards. I went,
Dan, did that.
wait, there's two like right next to each other.
Isn't that crazy?
And I hit like on my video, I'm like, oh, I'm on 33, and then I get to the next one, I'm like, oh, I must be on this one, and click it, and I totally.
All
Yeah.
set. Aaron,
Thank
nice
you, buddy.
work.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. You can see everyone's different routes for the different things. I think I took about fourth.
Some
think
blackberry bushes
fourth
out there,
place?
Man, got me good.
Not a problem for me. It's all part of the fun.
I know. Just keep pushing, right? Like it'll rip through.
I don't care. I prefer this over ripped pants.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
It was pretty crazy though. The first the first place guy was like 56 minutes.
You went a little opposite of me on the first one, 4.
So
You went this way, right?
yeah, I went there first.
Yeah, I went 54.
Then
And then this way?
The,
Oh, you
this
did
group.
this section first.
So
Nice.
second, well, First, second,
Yep.
third,
Uh-huh.
fourth, fifth, sixth.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I did. These
I
four.
got turned around on. I did 54 to 48, and then I couldn't find 50, and
Oh.
so that slowed me down.
Yeah.
And going across the creek, I'm like, I was too far over here. by the
Did
dog
you
park.
do the creek crossing? I did it. I just did it 3 times. Yeah.
All 3?
Yeah.
All right.
I came. I had a route to come like finish 32, like go out this way and come back, and I was like, no, I'll go backwards and then hit the river and then hit that 32 and come back.
Yeah.
I had it like, I was like, don't forget 32, don't forget 32.
Yeah, so the first 2 place guys, the first place guy was 56 minutes. The next 3 of us were all within 1 minute of each other. It's like 59 minutes to an hour.
Nice work, buddy. Whew.
And the first place and second place actually got, they did the short routes first and then did the longer routes afterwards, which was really interesting because, right, I thought do the long routes first because then they won't be as tired, but they both did the quick short routes first and then started doing the longer ones. So super exciting out there. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully there'll be another one coming up soon. And yeah, check out another video. As always, thanks for being here and see you later.
That's what yes. Of course. Excellent. Nice work.
That was fun.
That was good. My watch didn't go though.
Oh, that sucks.
I must have hit like a